It is a holiday weekend, and unfortunately the other two videos I had, there was no sound because my son wanted to just talk, so, which I love. But there was some kind of a police chase or something going the opposite direction back towards Cincinnati. There was a Reds game going on. We went to see Project Hail Mary. That's what it was called. It was actually a really good movie, like hands down. It was goofy, but it was awesome. There were a lot of kids in there. It was actually relatively kid-friendly. Actually, not relatively. It was kid-friendly. It was. I would be okay with taking my grandson to see it. So, just if you needed to know. I've seen more Lyft and Uber drivers tonight than I've seen since I was doing it. They are out. I miss doing that. I met a lot of cool people when I was driving. Heard a lot of different stories. Especially when I did a pickup or a drop off from the airport. Time to ride. get my keychain. Oh, here we go. Stop at the store, get my drinks. We're having a picnic at church tomorrow, and I signed up to bring drinks, and I still haven't got them yet. Oof. have never in my life seen that. Oh my goodness. See, man, when you speed and when you ride each other's tails and when you don't use your turn signals and when you get over without looking and when you're on your phone, this is the kind of pandemonia, whatever, that y'all bring out. Pay attention to what you're doing when you're behind the wheel. You affect everybody around you. Sorry. That irritates me so bad because one or both of them might not be here anymore. And it's like, what was the point? What was the point? Now you've lost your cars. Maybe your lives. Ay, 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 ay. Oh man. That was on 275 of Ward's Corner. Stuff happens there all the time. Indian Hill area, Loveland. Something about that span of 275 east and west. It just, I don't know. Jamming over there to NSYNC. Oh, and 10 to 1. Never mind, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut until I read about it. Those cars were like, I don't know if y'all could see it or not, but there were two of them. One of them had been on fire. You could tell it was crisp. And the other one was probably 1,000 feet away from it the other direction. Just pay attention, please. Your parents or your children or your spouse are on these roads too. Just think of it that way when you get out there and you drive like that. going to end by saying this. Drive like your life depends on it, because it does. And the more that I'm out here driving around and I see the way that people just don't pay attention to any bit of their surroundings and or out of their car, it scares the snot out of me. And my babies are out here driving on these roads, and you know, I have to pray for their safety every day, because people just are stupid. Okay, they're just stupid. I got this, dude. Go ahead. I hope there's a cop sitting up there waiting on you. Oh, yes. And I was looking at a couple videos before I left to go pick up my boy. I found a ride that I did from August of 2025, and they had not even broken ground or anything remotely close to looking like they were about to up here at this gas station. So I am going to take some time and go through and edit this and make a video out of it, because I think it's exciting watching the progress of something build up like that before your very eyes. I know to some people are like, oh, who cares? I think it's neat. And from this point on, it's just insanely different. Insanely different. I'm also wondering, like, when you are on the highway, maybe somebody's experienced this before. I've been stuck in a traffic from an accident, but I wasn't anywhere near where the accident was. So if you're in an accident like that, say there's a fatality, do you have to sit there and watch them load up that body, or are you allowed to, like, get out of your car and walk away from it? Like, how would you? How? Babies and drive safe. Alright.